Hello and welcome to this video where I'm going to carry on from my previous one, which was on the basics of column subtraction, and show you what to do when things get a little bit more tricky. Now, as you might remember, at the end of our last video, we had this question here. So we had 63 take away 35. And we set it out nicely in our columns, and we went 63. And we took away 35. Drew our two lines here for the answer to go in. And I've got everything nicely lined up with my units and my tens. And then I started to do it. But what happened was I went 3 take away 5. I thought that's a bit odd because 3 is smaller than 5. So how can I take 5 away from 3? Now, some people just think, oh, I'll just swap it around and go 5 take away 3. But that won't work. It's really important I always take the bottom number away from the top number. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to show you what you do. You're going to need to do something called exchanging. Now, because I've only got 3 here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 10 from this column. I'm going to do some exchanging. I'm going to exchange 10 from here and move it onto this column. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to take 10 from here. So instead of that being a 60, it's now going to go down to a 50. I'm going to move that 10 over and put it here. So now I've got 13 in this column and I've got 50 in that column. I've still got 63 because 50 and 13 added together makes 63. I've just exchanged it. I've just moved it over. Sometimes in the past this was called borrowing, but we don't call it borrowing anymore because I'm not giving anything back. I'm not giving these tens back when I've finished. I'm leaving it like this. So let's see what we do now. Now I've taken 10 from this column, which has made that 50, and moved it to this column, which has now gone from 3 to 13. Now I can complete my calculation. So I've got 13 take away 5 is going to give me 8. And then I've got 50 take away 30 is going to give me 20. Give me an answer of 28. Let's do another one straight away. 41 take away 23. So we set it out neatly. It's really important to set this out nice and neatly in squared paper. Get your lines nice and neat for the answer and keep your place value columns. That's really important. Units here, tens here. Now I've got the same problem. I can't do 1 take away 3 because I've only got 1. How can I take 3 away from it? So I'm going to have to do some exchanging. I'm going to have to move 10 from this column and move it over into this column. So if I take 10 from 40, I'm going to be left with 30. Move that 10 over here, and instead of having 1, I will have 11. And again, 30 and 11 makes 41, which is what I've got here. So I haven't actually changed the amount I've got here. I've just changed where the digits are in the column. And now I've done it, I can do 11 take away 3, which is 8. 30 take away 20 is 10. Give me an answer of 18. I hope you're getting the hang of this. Let's do another one, because as always, practice makes perfect. The more you practice it, the easier it will become. Do go back over the video, watch it again, pause it, rewind, look at little bits again, freeze it and see exactly what I'm doing. Let's go for 85, take away 57. So 85 here, take away 57. Get my lines nice and neat here. Now you don't need to always write this units and tens. I'm just doing it here just to always remind you to write these in the right place value columns. I can't do 5 take away 7 because 7 is bigger than 5. So I'm going to take 10 from this column, which will make it 70. Move it into this column, so that 5 will then become 15. And now I can do it. 15 take away 7 is 8. 70 take away 50 is 20. Get an answer of 28. Again, So coincidence, as purely random numbers I've chosen here. And you can do this method with any number, whatever the size of it, whether it's with 2 digits, if it's tens, or you can do hundreds, thousands, millions even. I'm going to do one more and show you how you would do it if you had a number with hundreds. So let's go for it. Let's go for 334, and we'll take away 167. So we set it out, 334, take away 167. I've got it all nicely lined up, units, tens, hundreds. Put my double lines here, and off we go. I can't do 4 take away 7, can I? Because 7's bigger than 4. So I'll take 10 from here, make that a 20, move it over here. So I've got 14. 14 take away 7 is 7. And I move to the next column. But I've got the same problem again. I can't do 20 take away 60 because 60 is bigger than 20. So now I'm going to have to take 100 from this column. So I'll rub that out here and make that a 200. And 100 will come over here. So I now have 120. And I can do 120 take away 60, or of course you can do 12 take away 6, you get the same answer. 120 take away 60 gives me 60. Or 12 take away 6 is 6. Move to this column, 200 take away 100 is 100. Okay, give me an answer of 167. Again, absolute coincidence. Clearly, 167 is exactly half of 334. Totally random when I chose the numbers. Anyway, there you go. Column subtraction, exchanging. Just be careful. If the number at the bottom is bigger than the number at the top, you're going to have to exchange or move tens or hundreds over so you can actually do it. Good luck with this. I'm sure you'll get it when you've practiced it a few times, and as always, all the best.